Uh, I don't know what the percentage is, but I reckon probably 55% of influence is body language and energy. And again, people are really getting a lot in their head as far as, what they say. But when you want someone to feel a certain way, you have to be able to instill that into them through your body language. So if you want to have people be certain about an opportunity, if you want them to feel like it's a great opportunity, you want them to feel like it's exciting. And as I said before, certainty and is a huge thing. Your posture. If you want people to feel that way, it's not typically going to come from the things that you say. It's going to be in the manner that you say it. So it's always important that when you're inviting people, there's typically five or six things that I keep in mind when I'm inviting people to things, and it's always about my posture. One being, the whole point of the contact is not to, answer questions. It's just purely to invite. I mean, that's left up to the people that you're exposing everyone to. So, how to not answer the questions is basically you're in a hurry. So number two is typically if you're inviting someone is to keep yourself in a hurry. You're being in a hurry says you're busy, you're squeezing in a tone of message because it's important. If they ask more to say, I can't at the moment, but everything will be explained at the opportunity. You've always got to let people understand what they're going to get out of this, what's in it for them. So having them understand what they stand to learn and what's going to heighten what they stand to learn is going to be dependent on your ability to edify people. So one thing that I think people kind of slack off is their edification of who they're exposing new people to. And people do typically get a little bit lazy with their inviting, and they try and just, put on their Facebook wall, hey, there's an event, hey, who wants to come? Everyone, from anywhere, come and do this. And that doesn't really make people feel all that special, right? So when you've got opportunities come up, you really need to take the time to really make it personable and message these people or call these people yourself. You'll never see me put up a post about, our Wellness Wednesdays or anything like that, because if I want to get someone there, I will just message them, and that means that I'm thinking of them for a certain reason. People want to feel like they're important. They want to feel like they're more special than other people. But if you just spray out big, huge invites everywhere, you're going to lose that ability to make people feel special about themselves. Sure, you may get a couple of hits, but in the long run, you keep doing that over and over again, people are not going to feel special when you give them an opportunity. So with the edification process, you need to know who's talking. You need to know who's at the event. You need to know what they've done. And you need to talk about them in the same energy as you would if you were exposing people to an opportunity to hear, Tony Robbins talk. You know what I mean? You have to build up that value and excitement around who's talking, because the result is most likely going to come with your ability to get people there and how much they're going to respect the person's opinion that is talking. But that's not going to come from the person that's talking. That's going to come from you and how you edify them, right? So understand, let them know why you thought of them is a big deal, why you specifically thought they'd be great at this, or why you thought of them for this opportunity is a huge thing. And that again goes back to being more personable with the person. And at the end of the day, it's doing it with complete posture. And where I think people fail in the inviting process, and I dare say there's a lot of people out there that get people's commitment, but then last minute, or a day out, they don't quit, or that they don't show up, or they say they're not coming, or they make up excuses. And typically that's because of your posture. And if you're giving off an energy of signifying you need them, no one wants to feel like you need them to get, like you want them to, but at the end of the day, someone else is going to, take the opportunity. So creating value around it will be, talking about the fact that, you only have limited amounts of spots to be able to give to people. And that was the reason why you thought of them first. But at the end of the day, you have a lot of people that you've got that you can think of that would love to take advantage of this opportunity. Okay, so have them understand that, I want to give you this opportunity. I thought of you first. But if you are not able to commit and you just let it out. You just let it out there. If you're not able to commit, please let me know, because this is so important. It's a huge opportunity. I don't want it to be wasted. I've got a lot of people that I thought of, but I thought of you first. So please, if you can't make it, that's fine. But just let me know so I can make the most of it and I can fill that spot. All right, so you're going to give them the opportunity, or you're going to take it away if they are not able to commit. And that says to them, hey, that energy comes off and says, this person, has thought of me, they're going to offer me an opportunity, rather than this person needs me to do something for them. You know what I mean? You're always the one with the opportunity. Don't ever feel like, and don't ever give off an energy where the person feels like they're doing you a favor rather than you doing them a favor. Because we all know that we're the people that are doing people favors by getting them and showing this as opportunity. And you would all agree that we have this huge opportunity here. The people that are we're exposing this to, they're not doing us a favor. My sister, I didn't do my sister a favor by starting. She did me a favor by expressing this to me. She came off of the energy, right? Don't give off any other energy other than one of complete certainty and posture that you are the one that's giving these people an opportunity, but it's not that you need them. You're going to have success anyway. And look back, I mean, I had my success with none of my friends starting, so it's not relying upon the people that you know. It's going to be about the people that you meet. So just always make sure that you're functioning on a place of complete posture and certainty and passion and excitement, because that's what's going to instill into people the same sort of emotion, right? And you're going to be able to have more people commit to getting onto webinars, onto calls, to events by the energy that you're expressing it to, and just following those simple sort of guidelines as to why and what and how and when, and the person that's talking to, as far as expressing this opportunity. So, I mean, those are the things that I really make sure that I focus on when I'm inviting people. And it's important to just get really good at that, because as you've said before, Eric, and anyone who's been fortunate enough to listen to Eric train a number of times, it has some great value in everything that you say, is the fact that if you get really good at one thing, and it's getting people exposed to events and webinars and calls, you're going to have a really strong, stable business. So the inviting process and the inviting skill is hugely important. If you do one thing really well, and that's expose people to the experts and expose people to events, just like Eric has trained on before, you're going to have a great business. Don't get lazy with it. If you can invite people with complete structure, then they're going to have something that's duplicatable for them as well.
Huge. I mean, that's, it says something that you guys have a weekly Wellness Wednesday every single week that happens every single week, because the importance of getting new people in front of the vision. Because, as you said, we know that we're the ones that has the gift, and it's just our responsibility to go share it with people that could be passionate, and we want to create value in their life. So great takeaways. I mean, always remembering that it's us that has the gift, and really having that posture with people, instead of this person just doing a favor for us. That's never the case.
No.
So that definitely comes across. So this has been extremely